what's your opinion on the use of facial recognition in cloud applications and through certain social media that we see out there today? And do you think that the current debate will harm the reputation of using biometrics in other applications, such as ID cards, for example?
No, I don't think so, because in the ID card we have fingerprints, and people do not hesitate so much to use their fingerprint for recognition, and having a photograph on a card is not an issue as well. And I think this is not a problem. That's my opinion. That's not a problem for the ID card. That's a problem at all in the internet, having all these recognition issues in uploading photographs on Facebook and so on. But that's another thing. I don't think that it's on biometrical recognition system for ID cards. There's no problem.
Well, I think it's important that to understand that people are getting more aware on protecting their own identity and their personal data. And I think this is something which is good, because I think this is also something that for us as a German industry, we have a good recognition and a good brand on being a trusted partner on data security and data protection. So these applications have to be critically revised. We have to make sure that consumers understand what's going on there, the people understand it. And I think it's an education process. And we will learn that what is happening on biometrics, on governmental ID solutions, and what's happening on clouds, on commercial people on the internet is something different. I think it's going to raise awareness, it's going to strengthen the understanding, and I think it's going to be good for securing data on secure devices like ID cards.
I see that the current discussion about facial recognition seems to go, at least for my personal belief, into a wrong direction, because we just discussed the disadvantages and the scenario we use very often to discuss these negative issues is that you have mass data from somewhere, from a video camera on a public place or whatever, and you use facial recognition methods to define who was there at a specific point in time. That's not the main use of facial recognition in mass data. So if we turn around just a little bit, not 180 degrees, we will see that this also can have a lot of positive implications. And I hope that we use a step back to see the whole picture of negative and positive possibilities of facial recognition or any kind of biometric identification. And if we do so, we'll see that the advantages definitely much more and much better than the disadvantages. And if we do so, then we have to think about how to avoid the disadvantages by whatever. That can be a regulation, that can be whatever part the industry plays there. But currently, it really seems to me that we are too much focused on the negative issues rather than on the positive ones.
I guess there's a difference in perception of the use of such a service. If it is in Facebook, on social media events, it's helpful. But if the government comes to say, oh, we have to use facial recognition, especially Germans are a bit nervous. Yeah? We just want to have our data sure, and the state should not have too much information about us. And I guess it won't be helpful. If it really harms, I don't know, but it won't be helpful.